It's on now.
I'm here for my veggies.
Here's Mother McCree. She's come down to help us out with the veg picking. And she's got lots of stuff at the moment, certainly that we've been harvesting. We're just coming down to water up, really, because obviously the rain is taking care of the garden bit. It's inside the greenhouses that we're going to be watering things up. So what have you got in your bag there? This is one of the bags. She's got
beans.
broad beans.
Choy.
Pak choy.
Lettuce.
Lettuce there at the back.
Tomatoes. Cucumber.
Well, tomatoes and cucumber. That's just part. So yeah, in here, we're leaving them on the vine. These, I think, are the ones that Patricia gave us, the Black Russians, I believe. So I'm leaving the rest of them on just to see what colour they do turn to. But they're a nice sort of red blush. We've got the sun gold in there. Just took plenty of vines of sun gold off. Trusses of those. 2 cucumbers, nice cucumbers. And a load of courgettes, which she's going to make courgette pie with and things like that. Which we'll do a video on. Now, as you can see, because I've not been down since Monday night, it's getting a bit dry in here. So I'm just watering everything up because it's suffering. There's Kelly's lupins, which we're going to be doing something with, giving them a permanent home. That's a little chili pepper plant. And other bits and pieces, but this stuff's getting chomped on. So I'm going to be sorting that out. Yeah, so we've still got plenty of cucumbers in there. They probably need a feed, though. As you can see, they're looking a bit pale. Some of them. I like the dark green colour. And I think that the slugs are trying their best to get into them. Because the slugs are, of course, the devil's creature. Slugs. What's that? Yeah. They are. They're getting quite big. But I was speaking with Natasha Goswami, and apparently you've got to leave them till sort of like back end of September, October.
All right.
Them. And they'll go like a yellow colour.
Ow.
What the hell's that?
Who's that one? Oh, you've got 2 there.
Yeah, there's a big one at the back here. They go like a yellow colour. Yellowy orange colour, and that's when they're ready. But all this rain and heat that we've had this last few weeks has made everything go bang, hasn't it? Everything's sort of like gone into rampant growth mode. There's that courgette again. That just keeps getting bigger and bigger, that longer and longer. But we're leaving this one on because we want to get sort of a decent size one that James can put into the comp. So we'll see how we go with that. Yeah, there's 6 lots of Brussels sprouts in there, and there's all the celeriac and everything inside there. There's that red cabbage as well, which is a nice, lovely, deep red colour now, and wants to come out. Yeah, there's reds in there as well. So all getting rampant, isn't it? Should we get you some beetroot as well?
Oh, there's some ready.
There's loads ready.
Oh, can't you? You don't have to pickle them.
You don't have to pickle them, no. You can just boil them up, put a bit of salt with them.
That's it.
And you can have them as a proper roasted or boiled vegetable.
Like I said to you, I'm going to try and make some courgette cake.
Yeah.
I've never done it before.
It's like an upside down bouquet you've got there. Some of them are bigger than others. They were cluster planted. So there's like 3 or 4 together. All started from seeds.
That one facing you is quite big, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some decent sized ones. They're better when they're not too big, actually. Yeah. They're sweeter. Nicer. Alright.
Boil them up.
Give them a wash before we take them.
Nothing else.
We've got lots of beetroot. This is just one of the beds. There's this bed with the beetroot. The lady farmer's got some up there. And there's even more that's been in for even longer, actually, at the back of that bed there. So they're probably well in need of pulling up now, them, at the back, I would say. Might get some sort of fist-sized ones at the back there. So yeah, like I say, we're just watering up tonight, really, getting things watered up, taking a bit of veg. There's some more beetroot there I've just spotted there in that bed.
Oh, there's some.
Foxgloves.
Are they foxgloves?
Aren't they, Ben?
Oh yeah.
So we've got some foxgloves there.
I think the sunflowers have it, haven't they?
Yeah, but there's a couple more sunflowers growing as well, coming on. Got to get all them peas out. Over there. All them peas are looking a bit knackered. A little weed. It's not too shabby of a weed, that. It's a bloody whopper, that, isn't it? King at weeds. Yeah.
So got some raspberries on it.
Well, we're getting the sort of autumn raspberries coming on as well.
Yeah.
Because there's early, mid, and late fruiting raspberries that we've got in there. Strawberries, still got some strawberries on, which we will be taking some off tonight for Mother McCree.
Did you find out what was?
What's what?
This one.
I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. I don't get any berries on it this year. No berries this year. Yeah.
It's nicer this weekend. We might get some done.
But the pumpkin plant is just unbelievably massive. We keep trimming it back and the tendrils keep coming out. I think that the really big one is busted. I don't think it's really particularly growing anymore, that, and it's because its stem got knackered. It rolled over on its own stem. You see down there when it's split. So I don't think that's getting any bigger, and it's really, really unfortunate because it did that about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And it would have been a giant, a proper giant, that one. So I don't think we're going to do too much in the old competition this year. But there are other pumpkins coming on, and all this growth is just absolutely rampant at the minute. Proper rampant growth. And there's other pumpkins coming on, which may come to edible pumpkins, obviously, later in the year. At least we'll get a feed out of them, but they're taking over everything. They're absolutely taking over. They're wrapping themselves around the sweet corn and all the lot. Proper spreading the wings. So they'll have to be trimmed back to a greater or lesser extent, so we can actually get some decent pumpkins off it. They're still coming through nice, the flowers, aren't they? Flowers are still going alright, aren't they? Keep coming again. If you deadhead these and they start going off, you continue to get flowers off the marigolds all the way through the season, and just keep coming and coming, those marigolds. You can see the little ones there. They'll just come into blooms later. Get rid of the old ones, like, and the fresh come through. Right, we've been jabbering on for a bit now, so we're going to carry on doing a bit more fruit harvesting, aren't we? You going to have it? Have you? Get them eaten. Do you no harm whatsoever then? Get some more onions and garlic in, I think, into this bed this week. And yeah, let the rest carry on growing. Get some more beds filled up. As we take stuff out, we're putting stuff back in, so that hopefully we can carry on growing throughout the year and get as much as we can out of it. Look at that. The dirty buggers. Ah, splatted right through onto my pak choy. The dirty, dirty buggers. Pigeons, that. The devil's birds. Right, so that was us for the Thursday night. I'm going to get off now because it's about 8:30. My car is dead. Isn't it? Dead car. So I'm going to be getting a new car. Obviously not a new car. I ain't Rockefeller. But it'll be a decent second-hand one for around about 3,500 to 4,000 quid. So I'll let you have a look at that. Obviously not the number plate. I know what you lot are like, but you can have a good see of what we're going to get. My heart wants to get a Landy or Nissan Colorado or something like that, you know, one of them types, zombie apocalypse vehicle, but my head is saying I'm going to have to get something a bit more economical, but we'll see what occurs. With all the things about diesel and, you know, coming off the old coming off the old fossil fuels. You've got to be careful what you buy these days. I'm expecting the car to last about another 5 years, so speculate 3.5, 4 grand. 5 years will do the trick. My last car, my Peugeot 307, that lasted an extra 4 years. I only paid 650 quid for it, so I think that's a bonus, isn't it? You know what I mean? But I'm going to have to get something a bit more decent. Yeah, Damson's on it. Right, boys and girls, we're going to give them a wave.
Hi.
Couldn't see your face then, ma'am. Here she is, hey, Mother McCree. Right, I'll see you later on. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Keep growing with your head down and tatty bye. Ta-da now.